Hello everyone, Pally here, and welcome back to Hades 2. In the previous video, we started knocking out some of these new challenges presenting here at the Scrying Stone, and they were super fun. Not anything that was too crazy challenging, but they set you up with some really cool starting boons and really cool weapon synergies, and they have been just a pleasure to do so far, so I'm going to keep them going. We did do some of these way back in the day when the game first released into early access. A lot of these are brand new to me, and I don't really know what to expect. But we're going to be starting off with the Trial of Flame. We're going to the Fields of Mourning with the aspect of Moros and the Everlasting Ember Keepsake. That is Hestia's. Burn through anything and everything that stands in your way as you engulf the Fields of Mourning in an inferno of Hestia's making. I think we can do it too. Remember, if you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps us out a ton with the YouTube algorithm.
I feel...
Oh no, we had to bring the cat?
And the potential.
Wow. We are so booned out already. We have Wave Strike, so Poseidon Attack, Hestia Flame, Poseidon Cast, Hestia Dash, which is extremely good, and we got the heroic version. And then, I don't even know what this is. Whenever your attacker special deals damage, restore mana. Hold cast to aim a fireball, so we don't cast this around us. We get to choose where it goes. And then our cast comes out of that. Your splash effects from Poseidon also do slip, so that's his curse. You have a chance to dodge when, which is doubled against scorched foes, so that's 14% base dodge chance. More flames with our Omega special. And Omega Special is faster and uses less money. This isn't the one where they explode when they hit the side, is it? I think it is. Wait, are these my lingering? These are my lingering ghosts. Okay, so we want to set up some damage and then jump in with our specials to detonate that. I think this is my only exit for right now, so this is going to be the way we're going. 380 HP, quite a lot of mana too. Did I have mana regen, though, as one of our things? We might have to find some. These guys are protected by armor, which is a little upsetting. Let's just get our Omega spinning here, and as they... I guess that was more than armor. That's the protected, by the way. They need 2 hits for any damage to go through. Gives quite a lot of survivability to a lot of enemies. Let's put down our cast and run into it. I didn't do it right. Oh, this is kind of awkward, actually. I'm not doing as much damage as I would be expecting to these guys. And I'm not seeing much of a burn from the Hestia boons that I would be expecting to see. There we go, we're getting a little bit there, okay. So go in, get my Omega special going, and then try to round them up in the cast. I can at least attempt to do that. We did grab a little bit of armor there to help our defenses. Where's this tree telling me to go? Boons are to the right. Okay, let's see if we can clear this out. I'm gonna start with the Omega special around us. Bro, they don't care at all. We need to have casts down, ready to go for pretty much all these guys jumping in on us. That's pretty intimidating. Now, my Omega attack does allow me to kite away, and we do have some pretty decent splash effects there. And those lingering souls from our weapon will kind of like be a claymore against our enemies, a little mine against our enemies as they're walking into us. So that wasn't terrible.
Green Earth do you reside now, niece? It here resembles some of Demeter's rolling fields of grain. Who knew old Hades had a pasture growing in the underworld? A rather dismal looking one, near as I can tell.
It's pretty. If foes with slip are struck by fire, they are engulfed in steam, an effect I've never even seen before. A burning cloud that removes slip from foes and rapidly deals damage. So it's like hot water. Okay. So it's got to be someone that is burning with slip on them. So that means I have to get the Omega out and then attack them, right? I didn't see the effect there, but those guys actually got deleted pretty respectfully. They went down pretty fast. Let's see if we can do it here. Oh, Lord. I am seeing the steam on a lot of these enemies. That is so cool. Oh, God. I hate this cast where I have to aim it. It fucks me every single time. Handboy's coming in. I was trying to stop him from just completely ravaging my health bar. Well, I guess I didn't lose that much health, but they did negate all of my armor. chopped it down to size, lickety
You got
split.
so far so quick tonight, hot stuff. But you're not going any farther till you're properly prepared. Got to bring plenty of heat where you're going.
Thank you, Hestia. Attacks and special gain power the more fire you have, and we have 5 power right now. There's 10 more power for all of our Omega attacks, specials, regular attacks, regular special. Do we take the elite here? Elites give... Is this true? This is in my head. Elites give higher quality boons, higher rarity boons. Is that true? Well, we should be able to finish this off pretty fast. Unfortunately, I was slowed there for a moment. The Omega special is traveling around. Steam is placed on the main Medusa, and I'm going to try my best to just keep wiggling around most of this lightning if I can. Our Omega attack does allow me to kite quite a lot. And Medusa goes down. I wish that was the real Medusa. There'd be a lot more fanfare, I imagine, if that was the real Medusa.
On my authority.
Special also hurls fireballs. Yeah, sure. I'm totally happy with that. Wait, your foes perish in a blast that damages surrounding foes could also be insanely good. Oh, let's rarefy it. Let's do it, dude. Let's make it happen, dude. Is this final shop already? Wow, we completely blew right through this. This was so fast. It kind of feels like these challenges, and maybe this will change as we get into the harder ones, but it kind of feels like these challenges are more, hey, these are some fun combos you could try to run if you want to, and then try to figure that out. Rather than being something that's actually testing me. It feels like these are a lot of really good boons for a challenge. Oh, this was only the middle fucking shop. Oh no. Well, that's a lot of Hestia on the right. We'll take that.
Until we meet
Little
again.
Hermes too. Don't mind if I do. He could give us faster Omega attack channels, which I think could be really, really excellent with this setup. So I'm gonna wait for him to get a little closer. Cast us down. And then just hold down our Omega attack. That's our plan. Once our circles go away, our rotating bombs go away, we just repeat. Do the same thing. Our splash, our ghosts are hitting the fireballs and creating the splash. If anyone's burning, then they then get steamed. Seems like a really... You take no more than 1 damage at a time from fire and leave flames wherever you sprint. I've never gotten this Firewalk legendary boon from Hestia. Ooh! Wow. So she has 2 sprint focused boons, huh? Look at that damage! What? What? Oh, I can't attack him. Hold on, I fucked up. I can't. There we go. That is ridiculous. And we are still removing projectiles when we sprint as well. The combination between those 2 boons is insanely good. Wow. Hold on, guys. Roll it through here, guys. Give me that nectar. Sorry, are you chasing me? That seems like... Dude, never chase Singed, right? I'm 100% Singed right now. Well, Hestia's up at the top. Hermes off to the right. We'll start out here. Omega Special traveling around me. I did jump into a little bit of damage there. And this guy usually sneaks in a hit when I'm starting to get a little complacent. But today we were totally fine. Medusa is taken down relatively easily. Man, I forgot how much I don't like those protected by the way parts, even though they're not that big of a deal. That's going to be something we encounter a lot as we continue to turn up the heat in our runs. Whenever you inflict Scorch on a foe for the first time, inflict more. Your Scorch effects deal damage faster. Or gain 5 mana for each ash you've collected. I imagine that burning effect alone, that bonus alone, will kill off most of these enemies that don't have armor. Just based off what we saw on some of those skulls that we were fighting off at kind of the bottom of the screen. When we were just sprinting by, that was almost enough to kill them, and now I think we're going to have enough to kill them. Werewolf on me is going to be the focus of my cast, and it doesn't seem like he's enjoying that damage. I have taken a lot of chip, but we're at... Our max HP is 380.
This Eve. Mike's claiming it'll make you nigh invincible, but here's a little traveler's insurance just in case.
Thanks, bud. Oh, hello? Your attack, special, and casts are faster. That's exactly what I wanted, bro. How'd you know? Thank you. Now, this is the final shop. We called it early before. I still don't have any money to actually buy anything here, so... Hey, good to see you.
And you as well, boatman.
You as well, of course, as always. Oh no, now we have to take down the good boy himself. I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. In fact, I might just run up and burn him. We might be able to do all of this with just burn damage. I'll just keep running around him in circles. That's so fucked. Oh my god, that's so much. We've almost pushed the face. Let's just run back in. Okay, I don't want to be too cocky because we do not, in fact, have a death defy. I don't want to die here.
And here we go.
I don't want to redo this challenge, but I do think it's totally possible to just finish him off with radiant burn damage at this point. Or do I have one death defy? Wow, 380 max HP with a death defy. That's nuts. These Medusas are getting a decent amount of casts off until we get close to them. Removing that protection means they go down very quickly. Let's go ahead and cast an Omega Special as we move right into range. I don't need to leave just yet. Now I do. Do it again. Omega Special. Omega attacks right into his back. That is some explosive damage.
Leave him alone.
And the first challenge of this run complete.
Placated for the moment, terrifying Cerberus turns his attention from the princess to the gates of Tartarus below.
The beast has been soothed. Unless this challenge keeps going, which I don't think it does. Is my little friend here? Hey, #1 fan!
No more despair, good shade.
Good to see you, bud.
Stardust.
I love knowing that he's here now. It really brings me a lot of joy. I like the #1 fan a lot.
No! Return to Shadow now.
I have observed the outcome of this trial with keen interest.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's do one more for today. Hestia's trial was pretty fun. The Trial of Gold. Vast riches can temporarily be yours as your soul plus of gold makes you even stronger against the risen dead befouling the city.
This loadout's worth a shot.
Oh, so if I don't spend money, I just get stronger. Are we starting with extra money? $350, and we could get Poseidon double gift. Oh wow, we seem to have a very Poseidon heavy loadout.
Gods, but turn their backs on us. I'd say a show of overwhelming force ought to remind them who's the captain of the ship, however, no?
Yes. Deal more damage the more money you have. Oh, it's a lot. Whenever you claim rewards other than boons, there's 35% chance that another copy will appear. I actually think that one's really good for this run.
Surging on.
I think that one can be extremely good for this run. So our damage is nothing incredible right out of the gate. Let's look at our boons. Your attacks deal more damage and inflicts hit, so that's Hera. Specials knock back enemies. Your cast inflicts hitch. Sprint inflicts hitch. Weapons cause a spirit bubble to appear. What does that do? Restores mana. Find money in greater quantities. Any miter finds are worth more. Buried treasure, we already have it. And the golden rule is ours as well. 180 HP this time around. Significantly squishier than we were before. But I can quite simply just run around to curse everyone with Hitch and then AoE the entire screen down from relative safety. We don't have to do too much to get in harm's way here. 36 damage doesn't seem a lot on each swing. I'm wondering if this money will really start to sway the tide of
Said
that.
you weren't cut out for being above ground. Some underworld curse holding you back. I'd not believe the hearsay for a moment, and sure enough, perhaps they merely fear your potential.
One random boon can become heroic. They're already epic, so that wouldn't be that crazy of an increase. While none of your other boons are common, deal more damage. None of my other boons are common, so I could deal more damage. Is that per boon? Commonless boon damage plus 10%. So that's just 10% overall. Okay. I'll take it.
That was my boon.
So that's not like each boon that's not common doesn't continue to stack. That's just, okay, got it. Well, what do we want here? And what's gonna happen if I get a boon that ruins that? Well, I did see a hammer. We could start off with that. 2 Heras off on the side of this as well. Great damage there. This banner is going to be adding that protected by the way effect to all of these enemies, so we need to remove that pretty fast. Was this knockback? Yeah, knockback on my throw, hitch on everything else. So I should be trying to cast more and then just AoEing everyone down inside of it, basically. That should be our #1 game plan, more or less. Super easy way of just doing tons of AoE in every direction. Hera's a god that I actually want to start using more. We've encountered her in the last few runs and really enjoy her boons. Kind of surprised me, kind of like Apollo. Your Omega attack deals 400% damage in a wider area. The last strike of your attack sequence deals 300% more damage. Your special destroys armor. This is easier to land than this, and...
The keenest blades of all.
Do we have anything that helps with mana return at the moment? I kind of don't think we do. What's Hera's mana return? Hold on, let's get a bird's eye view of this before we do anything else.
Let's see.
Coins. I'm just gonna do the coins. Yeah, we settled that real easy. Just take the coins. Problem solved. Omega cast is down. Great AoE to a lot of people on the left side of the room that got a little too close to me. Omega attack jumps us in for a massive AoE on those poor, unfortunate souls. Cast down one more time as they are encroaching on me there. I love the pitch boon. Man, we have Poseidon mana. Yeah, that's right. We kind of have unlimited Poseidon mana. Yeah, I totally forgot. $661. Let's make sure we're getting all of those bases open too, if we can. Beautiful damage. More money. 728 now. Ooh, a little bit more. 42. We're definitely moving in the right direction. 4 more runes remaining, and I believe there were 3 more money rooms, so we're going to be helping ourselves to all of these. Trying to get that banner down ASAP. The armor on these guys is protecting them for my stagger, but we cut through the armor pretty quickly. Cast down one more time. These ghosts will help me strike down our common foes. That barrel almost hit me, but we managed to dodge right under it, and there we go. $265! Wow! Bruh. We should actually do a real money run at some point. Some of those final shops, they have very rare resources that you can normally only get a couple times per run tops. You can just buy, you know, or one every other run, or you gotta wait for a shipment to come in. If you're having a great money run, you can just buy them in the final shop sometimes. I find myself not saving that much. Like, I'll get like 400 bucks at a time. Usually, that's like a good goal of mine, but I never hang on to it. Like, I always spend it at the middle shop before I boss. Especially when we're on this side of the map, because I'm so intimidated by pretty much all the bosses on the surface side, to be honest with you. They can all do a surprising amount of damage very, very quickly. Even if you feel like you know the mechanics well, like 1 second of your mind wandering or like your eye itching, all of a sudden you've taken 1,000 extra damage. Exaggeration, obviously. What's this? It's a big ass room. What's that?
Incoming.
Oh, the Cyclops threw a rock at me. What the fuck? I've never seen that before. That's very rude. Just because I'm back to kill him again. Bro, I'm going to kill you like 600 more times. I'd rather you just be on my side if this is going to be our relationship. 2 more rooms to go. One of the golds was over here, right? We'll do that one really fast. Oh, I thought it was over here. That Poseidon one was probably worth taking early, just for the chance of getting the double up money. I think that could have been a really strong option.
Gold coins.
I don't know what I want to do for my final one. I don't want to pick something that messes up my other boon. I don't want to ruin my damage bonus. What if I don't get something with quality? What if it's white? That would suck. You can have it, Artemis. I left it for you. What I like about Artemis is when she shows up, we're not fucking competing. She's just like, hey, girlfriend. And she goes in and starts doing damage. She's actually helpful. It's not like an ego competition. We're all here for the same goal. Well, a few more critters in the lobby aren't going to slow us down for too much more. I believe this will be the final wave of these guys spawning. We have a great cast set up in the corner that caught a lot of those birds, but I caught a lot of beaks there as they charged in still. They have so much money. Are you going to come talk to me?
Area secure.
Here you go.
I can't exactly drink this on the hunt, you know. But I can squirrel it away for safekeeping. Maybe once all this is settled, we can share a bottle and get properly caught up.
I'd love that, Artemis.
Or, failing that, we could always keep on teaming against vengeful spirits and the like. Although it's nice to keep the possibility in mind.
It's strange, isn't it? He's our own grandfather. Kronos, I mean. But I feel no connection to him at all. I just want him gone.
Doesn't matter who he is. He's a threat. We're the Silver Sisters. We'll make him gone.
Dang.
For the sake of the realms.
Strictly business then, is it? Even still, funny how it falls on us to settle the older generation scores.
After you hit with attacks or specials, fire! Oh, support fire! I should probably take one of these, though. Yeah, I should probably take one of these. Just for the Faded Scroll. We all know how good support fire is, and we're using daggers, which would be incredible! But I don't think I'm going to have any problems beating the boss, if I'm just being honest with you. Maybe that's a little cocky. Maybe. So do we see Hera here, or do we see Poseidon? I think I'm going to go see Hera. If I can make Hitch a little bit better, I'd really like that. Speaking of Hitch, look at that AoE. Good Lord! That is convincing, to say the least. Especially as we just dash through these enemies, we can do very wide cleaves with just our normal quick strike to apply Hitch to a wide number of them very easily.
Hear me on my
I don't think I've fought in this alleyway very often. We do have each of the elements. Thank you. And I didn't mess up my other thing by getting a common boon. That was one of my biggest fears. We should be starting to see some really ridiculous damage coming out of us because of the amount of money that we have. And we're only getting more. We have broken 2,000 gold now. Look at that, bro. All right. Up to the top, our doors have been opened. Our fountain has been drank. And now only Karen is in between us and the final boss of this challenge. Do we take a boon or do we just go in?
This gold purse that you handed me before. Each night I find it brimming with coins. Which must mean technically I'm in your debt.
This is his keepsake.
Whatever you say, my lord.
Not in debt. You good.
I need this.
I don't think we're gonna miss too much damage from this. And we can get slip, which could be crazy good. Let's do it. So if I curse the enemies with our special, we'll deal more damage with our attacks.
Oh, hey, the origin of all existence wanted me to let you know. You're just not cutting it, and the whole deal is off. I also get to eat you now.
You trying to call me off, boy?
I find it exceedingly difficult to believe that primordial chaos would have been in contact with you about such matters. Easier to believe this is all part of the current trial.
Very much easier.
If this is all part of some trial, that makes me the judge. And I hereby declare your dinner. That is, unless you or your pal, Primordial Chaos, plan to do something about it.
So, special goes out first, then we move in with a strike of our own. If I can get over that line with my Omega attack, I'd love to do it like you just saw there. Let's not forget that he does do damage as he flies forward with that knee. That's something we're going to need to avoid, if at all possible. We just took a little bit of chip damage from it there.
Somewhere.
My mana not regenning. We are going to have to pick up these globules to make that happen, these regen globes. We are taking a bit of damage here as we pop his immunity.
Time to walk this off.
A lot of channel time on my stuff right now, which is where most of that chip damage was coming from. I'm not super worried about him, though. It is kind of difficult to get near him now, but we can just hit him with a little splash. Here's his jump. We dodge to the side and then back in. Out of his way. He's up with a rock, so we have to dodge right away. Still took some chip damage there. We're down to 87 HP. He went for the grab, but we dodged it. You know, I kind of thought we'd be getting more out of our money here. I gotta be honest with you. I do have a cheat death, I believe. I'd rather not use it if I could avoid it. New ads coming in is a little scary. Let's get Hitch on him. Poseidon Curse is on boss. I'm just going to ignore ads if I can. Just keep doing this Hitch damage if possible. Dashing up behind him over that wave. We're going to get out of the way. I thought he was going for a grab there. He picked up another rock. I dodged it that time. Perfect. We are closing in on almost finishing him off. A massive crit for 558 damage. And the Cyclops goes down.
All tired out. Some stardust. And
I don't even know what this is for. What should I be spending this on, chat?
Wait, what? Return to Shadow now.
And that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 2 more trials completed. And many more to go. I'm going to try to complete as many as I can this week. Just knock them out all in one setting. And then get back to our normal runs. Well, I guess a little bit more than our normal runs. I'm planning on turning the heat up very soon. That's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.